They're headed to the gate, 1 minute. They've reached the starting gate. 88 degrees for 95 feels like to start the proceedings. There goes McHenry into stall 3, Venkman into stall 1. Lee's Luck outside. And then Left Coast Dreams. Flag is up, ready for the first of 7. And they're off and running. Popping that start was Lee's Luck to get out in front of the rest. Left Coast Dream will find himself in second, with McHenry well positioned on the wider in third, and Venkman will have to pass all 3 in front. They go around turn number 1 in the opener in Collinsville, and it's Lee's Luck and Juan Molina slowing him right down to a crawl. Left Coast Dream still second, no change in the running order. It's a chart rider's dream. McHenry is third, and then back is Venkman, still trailing by about 6 lengths off the lead. That is Lee's Luck. Still out by about a length and a quarter, length and a half from Left Coast Dreams. Victor Balin tracking that front runner's every step, and so is McHenry on the front running duo, well positioned off that inside fence. Still trailing. Venkman on the board, odds on last click at 3-5, inching just a little bit closer to Lee's Luck, who's had things his own way and starts to run away by almost 3 lengths down towards the half-mile pole. Left Coast Dream still there in second, and McHenry well positioned to pounce in third as they line up. Venkman got to start getting a little bit closer now as they are just crawling up front, but the race is truly on. Lee's Luck still in the inside running, saving every bit of ground. Left Coast Dream right the meat in the sandwich with McHenry wider. Venkman's not interested yet. 300 yards out in the opener, a bit of a bump between Left Coast Dreams and the longtime leader Lee's Luck. Here comes Venkman into the bridle now, but has too much to do maybe. Throwing in the towel is McHenry. It's Lee's Luck on the inside. Left Coast Dreams. Venkman closing in too late. Left Coast Dreams to win. Lee's Luck second, Venkman third, and McHenry. Coming back to the winner's enclosure, patiently waiting, the better halves of jockey Victor Balin aboard Left Coast Dreams. For Jody and Mike Durham, Left Coast Dreams is a 7-year-old chestnut gelded son of Haynesfield out of the Silver Hawk mare L.A. Dreamin', bred in Kentucky by Barrington Jones. That is his first win over this FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing surface out of 14 career outings. All four ran in race number 1, 3-1, 860 on the win end for Left Coast Dreams. They're approaching the starting gate. 1 minute. Number 3, Flores, will be loaded in the starting gate before the other four. Still have time for all wagers in the second. Fancy Empress moves in with Flores. Better Angels, Magnitude 10, Bows and Lace, going to go into stall number 5. Just about set, fillies at a mile. And they're off. They all behaved well, lugging in a bit at the start. Lugging out a bit from stall number 1 was Fancy Empress. But nonetheless, that one has garnered the lead away from Flores in second, outside wider to Bows and Lace third. A stranglehold provided by REYNIER ARRIETA aboard Magnitude 10 as to not to climb up on heels up front is now back into 4th position. And close but last is Better Angels. Only 4.5 would cover the lot down the backstretch run. Fancy Empress and Joe Barrios by a half length. Flores out there in the center of the going in second. No change in third. Bows and Lace still towing that rider behind is Magnitude 10 in 4th. Moving up, Better Angels committed to the rail run every step of the way. They continue their run down the backstretch. Fancy Empress still out by just about a neck now over Flores, who's now climbing up on the outside and soon to be rushing by and having that lead away from the longtime leader Fancy Empress. And there goes Flores on the board at 11-1, trying to steal it now. Bows and Lace given her cue, and she's up past that longtime leader Fancy Empress, who recedes through traffic. Better Angels is 4th, dropping out, not today for Magnitude 10, never involved. Flores going wide around the second turn. Hazing out Bows and Lace, who's still with a fighting chance out in the crown of the course. Flores with right hand urging, back to the mind right, but it's Bows and Lace to garner the lead. Fighting back Fancy Empress. Better Angels is not without say. Deep stretch, Bows and Lace has the measure of Flores, who ran a very good second. Better Angels was 3rd. Fancy Empress then way back to Magnitude 10. We do have a rider's claim of foul. It does not involve the top two board placements. 1 versus 4 in the stretch. Rider's objection, 1 versus 4. Does not involve the exacta. Into the winner's enclosure, back-to-back wins now for number 5, Bows and Lace, and jockey Victor Santiago, owned by Janet Poole, trained by Scott Becker. She's a 4-year-old daughter of Oxbow, out of the AP Indy mare Silky Finish, bred in Kentucky by Bob Horton, Ray Horton, Charles Middleton. The winning time over a mile, minute 41 4/5 of a second. We're under a rider's claim of foul, 1 versus 4. Congrats to the winning connections, off odds 6-5. Since we have time, there are no changes to the upcoming third race as we go 5 furlongs in race number 3. We're back at the distance of a mile with just a field of 3 in the upcoming 4th race. In race number 4, scratch out the 3, A Merry Heart. 5th race on down the line of the racing program today. Race number 5, scratch the 2, Taps Lullaby. Number 3, Kipper Doodle. The rider is REYNIER ARRIETA. 6th race, jockey changes on the 1 and 2. The 1, REYNIER ARRIETA. The 2, LOUIE, JAVIER TAVARES. 7th race is clear. Thank you again to our folks in the winner's circle getting pictures snapped. RSM Day at the races. We appreciate you being out here today. You can get the view of what the stewards are looking at right now. Riders claim a foul, 1 versus 4. Make sure you continue to get those wagers in for the upcoming third race, $7,500 maiden claimers, 3-year-olds and up. Sprinting 5 furlongs coming up in the third race. Wagering menu, rolling doubles, exacta, 50-cent tries, 50-cent pick 3, 10-cent superfectas, win place show wagering for the upcoming third race. Still under rider's objection, 1 versus 4, deep stretch in our previous second race. Stewards have ruled that there will be no change in the running order as posted. 5, 3, 4, and 1 will go official. 5, 3, 4 for betting purposes. Rider's objection disallowed. 1 versus 4. Pay the public and get an eye on post time set for the upcoming third race. Make sure you get those wagers in as soon as possible, as we have just gone official with payments for race number 2. In search of another rider, so we'll have a little bit of a delay. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please scratch out from this third race number 4, LeGroux. LeGroux has just been declared a late scratch. Consolation doubles to those of you who used the 4 in your second and third race rolling doubles. Late scratch number 4, LeGroux. You still have about a minute and a half or so for all wagers. So you can change up if you use the 4 here to begin mid-card pick 3 or the start of a rolling daily double. 4 declared a late scratch just 2 minutes ago. They are moseying over to the starting gate. Geldings have reached the starting gate. The 6 that remain. Awesome Skippy into stall 1. Taz Attack. Outside to Bubba Caballo. Mac Pendowdy. Mac Pendowdy backed away. Droops MDB from the outside stall. 2 back. Brian's Way. Brian's Way still looking inside the gate. The only one debuting today that is left. Assistants, get that one guided in. Field of 6 to sprint 5 furlongs here. Flag is up. And they're off. Sluggish beginning for debuting Brian's Way out the back along with Droops MDB. Out very well from the outside is Taz Attack to show it from Mac Pandowdy. Attentive to the early fray in second. Awesome Skippy rail driving in third. Nowhere to go. Bubba Caballo clear sailing on the far outside. Trying to get up is Brian's Way. Inside of Awesome Skippy and still out the back is Droops MDB and Javi Diego. Double digits off the pace. That is a good one set by Taz Attack and 10-pound apprentice Javier Ramos, who's out there by a 2.5 length margin. Bubba Caballo gaining with every stride with REYNIER, ARRIETA, and wider. But it's the sight set by Bubba Caballo. Knows what this one has to do. Taz Attack still clinging to a half length, but Bubba Caballo is right up on even terms. Mac Pandowdy running a better one in third, but it's Bubba Caballo. Bet down, odds on 4 to 5. Will win by 3. Taz Attack, a good second. Mac Pandowdy, much improved in third, and Awesome Skippy was fourth. Into the winner's circle steps number 6, Bubba Caballo and jockey REYNIER, ARRIETA. Kentucky bred by Joe Parker, 4-year-old gelded son of Twirling Candy. Out of the Pure Prize mare, Our Pure Creation. Owned and trained by Jada Schlink. Winning time 59 3/5 of a second. The number 4, LaGrue, was a late scratching at 209 Central. Official with prices of race number 3, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Fourth race, scratch out number 3, A Merry Heart. Field of 3, $10,000 Illinois bred, allowance optional claimers. Race number 4 goes to the gate at 2:38 in 21 minutes. approaching the gate. We just look at the betting board now. Everything's 7-5, all three, and they're separated by less than $50. Three to load in quickly for the fourth and the start of the 50-cent. Pick four. Lonesome Dream last to load in. Three of them to go a mile. Four's not quite in yet. Flag is up, all set. 4-year-old geldings off and running at the mile distance. They all broke as one. Asserting a bit of early energy is Lonesome Dream from the outside stall. Jockey Alvin Ortiz took a cordial, gentlemanly look back in the rearview mirror. A bold ride and Elizabeth Thurman to contest the early pace. An outrun is B's Turning Point, letting them fight it out on the front end to start the pick four. It's Lonesome Dream out by a half a length from a bold ride who settles on that rail in second. And a long ways back to B's Turning Point and REYNIER ARRIETA out by at least 6.5 lengths off the front running pair. Down the backstretch run they go, past the 5, on their way to the half-mile point. Still no change, Lonesome Dream by a neck this time over a bold ride who fights on back underneath and has part of that lead away. B's Turning Point now closing in on the front-running pair, 5.5 lengths for this one to maneuver. They go around the turn. A bold ride, and Elizabeth Thurman tries to win it, and win it now towards the 500-yard mark, and is running away by 2 over Lonesome Dream back in second. No pace for B's Turning Point. Not really into it today. It's only 93 with the heat index, and getting out around the far turn is a bold ride out to about the 6 path, leaving the rail completely open, but there's no competition there. It's a bold ride on the board at even money, rolling inside the final 16th. And another route win for jockey Elizabeth Thurman. She can't be stopped on this track. Out by a 7-length margin from second Lonesome Dream, and B's Turning Point never involved. Nice score here in the fourth for the Connections. Patty McCary, a homebred win for winning owner and breeder, trained by Robert Pompel and ridden by Elizabeth Thurman. A bold ride, a 4-year-old gelded son of the Bold Bruiser at a KL rider by Hassan Ryder. The winning time over the mile, fast track, minute 41 and 3. The 3 was scratched from the fourth. Your winner did go off as the parimutuel wagering favorite as well, by the by. Fifth race, scratch out number 2, Taps Lullaby. Still have time for all wagers in race number 5. Still have time. Heading to the gate now at 6 furlongs for the 5th and the late pick 3. 1 minute. Moving behind the gate for the 5th. Summers winner on the board, odds on. Goes in with a Fooler. Kipper Doodle at 4-1 right now. Tis Hoppin'. Tap along, outside stall. Flag is up in the gate. And they're off. An attentive start for all. Summers winner got the jump after the opening 100 yards. Is out with Kipper Doodle right together. Outside tracking the front-running pair. Tap along, a clear-cut third with Tis Hoppin' just a neck better than a Fooler out the back. They go zipping along the top end with Summers winner and Kipper Doodle. Out pretty much deadlocked in battle. Tap along and Juan Molina Jr. just sitting back 6 lengths back in third, with a Fooler in fourth. Climbing upwards and onwards from the wider is Tis Hoppin', who's gaining now into the 3rd place spot. It's Summers winner, still on the lead, on hold. Kipper Doodle, REYNIER, ARRIETA. Gonna have to deal with the oncoming Tis Hoppin', who's changed a little bit of tactics today. On that rail run, Summers winner and Victor Santiago out by a length and a half over a weary Kipper Doodle, flattening out Tis Hoppin'. Not today for a Fooler or tap along, never involved. It's Summers winner to win. Summers winner and a heady ride by Victor, giving him 2 on the day. 3.5 lengths to Kipper Doodle in second, then Tis Hoppin' third, a Fooler and tap along. Race 5 now official. Back into the winner's enclosure. Number 1, Summers winner and jockey Victor Santiago with a riding double. Owned by Charles Ritter, trained by Scott Becker, 4-year-old daughter of Gallup. Bred here in Illinois by William Stirritz. Winning time 1:12 1/5 of a second. The 2 was a scratch. There was no show wagering. That was refunded. 6th race, Arrieta to ride the 1, Tavares to ride the 2. Field of 4 at 6 furlongs. Illinois bred. Allowance, the purse $17,800. Post time for the 6th race comes up at 3:31 in 20 minutes. Looks like you still have a minute. They've reached the gate. See Grace fly by. Go Little Gert Go. Louie P. seems to have behaved herself today totally dovish. Even money in the stalls. Flag is up. And they're off. A good getaway from the barrier for See Grace Fly By and REYNIER Arrieta. On that one's outside is your favorite, Totally Dovish, to take over and dictate. Back we have Go Little Gert Go. Not a lot of pace from that one this afternoon. And Louie P. going to have to pass them all and has given them a 6-length head start. And Totally Dovish with Victor Santiago has a friend now. Go Little Gert Go and Juan Molina. This one's tied just a half length behind, and See Grace Fly By is now tracking that duo up top. Here comes Louis P., who's well into the bridle now and has every chance to run them all down as they went pretty fast around the turn. Totally Dovish, Go Little Gert Go, and Louis P. is full of herself this afternoon. See Grace Fly By is backing up, 300 to tell this tale of this quartet. On the inside, Totally Dovish, Louis P., about to go past Go Little Gert Go. Louis P. is rolling now. Totally Dovish. Louis P. Louis P. gets to the lead, and Louis P. would not be denied today. That's convenient. A length and 3/4 from Totally Dovish. See Grace Fly By and Go Little Gert Go. Well, bringing home the big payday today is number 2, Louis P. in jockey Javier Tavares. Owned by Emilio Herregui, trained by J.K. Wilburn. Louis P. is a 5-year-old chestnut daughter of well position. Out of the Pleasant Tap mare, Dreams Die First. An Illinois bred by Mr. William Stieritz. 720, 280. In race number 6 as we start the late daily double. No changes to the last race on the day. Post time for that coming up at 3:58. Field of 7, 6 furlongs, $4,000 filly and mare claimers, non-winners of 2. Still have about 2 minutes. We've almost reached the starting gate. Final wagers for the 7th. Loading in. No letting go into stall 1. Next Time You Win. Hidden Figure, Pretty Gita. Princess Mandy. Abmar. Southern Attack will be last to load in. Just about set for the fillies and mares to end the Tuesday. Race 7 in the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. A bit sluggish away from the gate. Next Time You Win and Hidden Figure. With a rush, No Letting Go, and Elizabeth Thurman in a duel with Abmar outside, and now wedging through is Pretty Gita to get part of that early pace. No Letting Go backs off. Princess Mandy mid-pack, passed on the outside, now gets another spot saved with Southern Attack on the far outside. Trying to get loose is Hidden Figure from between rivals, and Next Time You Win is about 7 lengths off Abmar's lead. Abmar trying to go back to back. Pretty Gita sticking around for second, passed on the outer by Princess Mandy, who moves up a notch. Hidden Figure is gaining as well, with No Letting Go on the retreating side, with Southern Attack trying to get loose on the outside as well. But on that lead, it's Abmar cutting that corner. Princess Mandy on the board at 8-5 co-choice. Here comes Hidden Figure down the crown of the course, who's going to be a danger late. And out of last, Next Time You Win is gaining up well. It's Princess Mandy. It's on the outside. Hidden Figure. Hidden Figure beat Princess Mandy on the square. Moving well to get third was Next Time You Win. Abmar retreated for fourth. Coming back to the winners and closer, winner of the 7th and last this Tuesday, number 2 Hidden Figure and jockey Victor Balin with a riding double. He bookends the card. It's a homebred victory for winning owner and breeder Shelley S. and Price, trained by Eddie S. and Price, 4-year-old chestnut daughter of Can the Man, out of the Mr. Greeley mare Wildwood Greeley. This Illinois bred stopped the clock in 1:13 2/5 of a second. All 7 ran in the 7th race. Price is now appearing. The late pick 3, $44.55. The late double, $35. The 50-cent pick 4 for a 4, $115.20. $10 superfecta, $20.27 for the final getaway race. And we'll wait for another slice of the payoff here when it comes up on the screen. Remember, the next live racing cards are Friday and Saturday night at 7:30. I'll let you know if we have a carryover in the Slick Pick 7 or not. Survey says. Okay. Thank you again for your attendance this Tuesday. We'll see you back here Friday at 7:30. Have a good evening.